Just My Thoughts, episode, what is this? Episode 8. We're gonna call this Value Your Seed. Nah, I mean, I got my man's beloved. My guy Corey. What up, G?
Bobs, man. What's up,
what up,
boy?
son?
What's the
Yo,
vibe?
you know, I mean, off top, might as well just get to it. I fuck with you because for some reason I feel like I know you. For some reason I feel like I know you.
That's
and
a
I like
fact,
that.
though. That's
You
a
know what I
fact.
mean?
That's
and
a
I
fact.
like that. So
That's when the real ones connect.
you know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. It's
Like
true
you was
shit.
in my 5th grade class.
Right,
nigga.
right. Yeah, we were there fucking shit up. See, it's funny because you brought the Patron out, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had said it to myself. I'm like, this nigga remind me of somebody I would probably be out till 4 o'clock in the morning with in my
Fucking
20s
my
and
life
shit.
You see me? I said, hold on, you get the Malibu. I seen the Patron. I said, nah, hold on, you getting the Patron, buzzing.
So check it, look.
Yeah.
So, you know, all this content is based off shit that I wrote.
Yeah.
Right? The original essay is based off of, I got 2 women pregnant in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Not too proud of that.
All right.
Try to just move a bit more carefully these days. But this conversation not gonna be about that, so to say. But I think in general, when that happens to a dude, you know, you kind of, in my case, I kind of think of like a parallel universe. Like, what if I did have kids young? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I see what some guys go through from time to time. And that's not a situation I really want to be in. But it happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to be in either situation. So I think, you know, you're the perfect guy to talk to in terms of just protecting yourself, keeping your head on straight.
Exactly.
When you could be going in a situation versus the
Going
government.
50%, nigga. You heard? Definitely, son. Word, son.
So yeah, speak on it. Speak on it. What's good?
It's good, bro. What? You want to speak on like the
So in perspective, in a parallel universe, say I had a kid, right?
All right.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
The lady that I got pregnant,
All right.
going through with it.
Okay.
You know, perhaps we don't see eye to eye. We don't want to be with each other.
Okay.
Maybe she's at my neck.
Okay.
Want to put me on some child support.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Want to just you know, want to take a little dig, tear my life up. And I'm not blaming her because I think it, you know, it takes 2 to tango, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But in your case or in your life experience, you know, how does that play out? And how do you, we know how to prevent it, but how do you
so
manage
it plays
that?
out. So it's like, all right, cool. So say if you're in a relationship or y'all not in a relationship no more, right? All right, cool. You get her pregnant. I think as a man, you stand on that. All right, cool. Because to get you pregnant, to have a baby in your stomach, we was once in love. We was once, you know?
Yeah, together.
So when she hit you with that, all right, cool. We're pregnant. It's whatever. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your body.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't believe in abortions. Like, all right, nah, I gotta, this the life, you know? But me personally, I don't believe in toxic environments neither, you know?
You know what's interesting? I'm gonna hold you.
Yeah, no.
Because I might play devil's advocate here.
Yeah,
but I like that you made that point because in my situation, I can't honestly say that I'm with it or against it because I don't think you know, I don't really feel comfortable. I know what I would want right now if that was to be the case, but I know that it's like it's not really my choice.
You was out here road dogging.
I mean, I've been there before.
See, you can't be doing that, man.
That's a fact. That's a
you
fact.
can't be doing that. You can't be doing. But so like I was saying, like, it's a beautiful thing, bro. I got a daughter. I'm married right now, but my daughter's not from my wife. I got a daughter, and I was 21. And you know, like, it gets ugly, bro.
Yeah.
It gets super ugly when you're young and you have a baby at that age and y'all still growing. I'm still growing. I'm 30.
Yeah.
So imagine you 21. You're still a baby yourself.
Yeah.
And you find out you're having a baby.
Word.
And then you're having a baby with somebody that you literally, like, y'all literally can't stand each other now.
And I know, like I told you
know,
before,
so how are we going to do this?
Yeah, I got some friends in that situation, and it's funny because the only thing I could advise them, because I've never been in that situation, I'm like, yo, you got to do what's best for yourself and the kid, and you got to just remember,
and it's
still the mom, you know?
That's where you keep the respect at. Even though, like, it's been tons of shit thrown my way, bro. Negative shit from that.
Yeah, just that situation.
But I don't respond. It's like I got a beautiful daughter, bro. And if you know me personally, if my friends, my family know me personally, people generally know me personally, they know that what kind of man I am. So I don't got to defend myself.
Yeah.
with stuff like that.
Yeah,
You feel me?
I feel that.
And it's like a beautiful situation came from that situation.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
so it's like that's what you said. It's the devil advocate. It's tomato. It's just as a man, you just stand on it. Like, all right, I put myself in a position after the emotions and everything is going, because you go through hella emotions.
Word.
Go through hella emotions.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a wife, gonna have a beautiful family.
Yeah, and sometimes it don't play out like that. We
I'm
know it
gonna
don't play out like that.
cheerleader
Now.
practice,
Yeah.
basketball practice. I can't wait. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then look, my daughter lives in Virginia. I live 400 miles away from my daughter.
Damn.
Get her for every summer. This summer is the first time summer that I'm getting her. You know, I gotta arrange. Can I get her for Christmas? Can I get her? Come on, that shit is crazy. You know, so just imagine all the emotions that's going through that while you 21 though.
For sure.
Not while you 30.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you will bug out right now if you're 30 and you're going through that. So imagine if you're 21, like, oh, who is this new guy you got around my daughter? But you got to take the emotions out of it, because your emotions get you in trouble.
Emotions do get you in trouble.
Get you in trouble.
I have a really good friend. I try to tell him that all the time. But it's dope to hear it from you, because I feel like sometimes hearing it from me, I don't know what it's like.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I haven't experienced the intense emotions. I've experienced love, but I don't have a kid to know that side of love, I guess, you know?
Yeah, and then if you're telling your friend that, your friend is not gonna, he's just my friend, he's trying to tell me something. But if they hear it from other people saying the same thing, they gonna believe it, bro. But like, yeah, it's like the emotions, bro. You just gotta get out your bag. I ain't gonna lie, I was emotional.
Yeah, of course.
So I was emotional. Don't have no guys around my daughter. Don't have no. But you can't stop that. What are you gonna do? Gonna kill him? Are you gonna shoot him? Are you gonna beat him up? Then you're in jail forever. And now your daughter's really calling somebody else daddy. So this shit is chess. Like, it's chess. You can't get mad at, like, oh, somebody, she's telling people that, because there's not even a shot at her. Like, we went through our stuff and all that, but we all right right now. Like, it's been a lot of shady stuff that went on. A lot of shady stuff that could have been worse if I was emotionally, but it's like, I let it go. Like, it's that, because at the end of the day, my daughter's 10, she's gonna be 11, then she's gonna be 12, then she's gonna be 13.
You can't keep doing that.
And she's gonna be 18, 19. At the end of the day, my daughter's always gonna say, my dad been solid.
Word.
Every time I seen him, he was solid.
And I was just even because of,
You feel me? He drove 400 miles every time he drive 400 miles to come see me. My dad is solid.
So
Christmas is lit. Birthdays is lit. I talk to him every day. My dad is solid, so it don't matter what the sidelines is saying. It don't matter what the Instagram posters are saying. It don't matter what the friends are saying. It matter what your daughter is saying.
So how do you, because I have a friend who distance is a thing too, right? Another situation where I'm like, yo, like, I don't know how that feels, you know?
Okay.
So in your case, like, how do you maintain that relationship?
What, maintain a relationship with
your daughter?
What, with the daughter or with her mom?
Actually, both.
You maintain a relationship. It's crazy, right? Because how much crazy it sound, bro. To maintain a relationship with a daughter, you have to maintain a relationship with the mother, because that's who she lives with. That's so it's like a big ass game.
Yeah.
It's a big ass game, bro. Until she gets like 12, 13, like, all right, my daughter got her own phone. You feel me? But it's a game. You have to maintain it. When sometimes you don't. It's been days I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I'm not, you know. But now that I'm grown and I see it, I'm 21. She was 20. So it's like, I'm looking at her. She's a young girl too. She's having a baby. So imagine the emotion she was going through.
For sure. And were you there the whole way?
Yeah, hell yeah, I was there.
Right.
Hell yeah, I was there. But you know, I was me. You know, I was me. But at the end of the day, I was still responsible for everything. I make it happen. But at the end of the day, niggas is niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it still don't give passes to certain stuff that happens, certain stuff that's said, certain stuff it doesn't, you feel me? Because once, you feel me, it could be strong and we don't have to be together. It doesn't mean because we're not together, it becomes weak. You feel me? We could have separated and still been strong, like, all right, cool, we're still friends for this baby. It didn't have to get ugly. It doesn't have to get ugly.
Word.
But to answer your question you just gotta be you, bro. Like, you gotta be present even when you're not present. Like, I'm 400 miles away from my daughter. I call her every night, every morning. When I get off work, she calls me when she get out of school, everything. She's doing homework, she's doing that. Baby, I'm coming out there for the holidays, I'm coming. But it's hard though, like, damn, this is my daughter.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you FaceTime your daughter, she's learning how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
And you're not there.
Word.
It's like, damn. And then you got to deal with the bullshit from her mother, a little sneaky, like, like sneaky subs. Look, and it's like, yo, what do I do? Do I call and curse her out? And then now I can't see my daughter for a whole 6 months? Or do I just eat it? But now it's like, once you start eating shit, you're like, oh, I should have been eating it. Cause it's like, like when you don't eat it and like you feed the fire.
Oh man, I just
like feel me, like you feed the fire, you don't win because that's what they want.
This is
you feel me?
This is something, and I hope he don't get upset with me. I'm not gonna say the names, of course, but this is something. Even recently, I try to tell my names like, yo, those situations, and I don't really, you know, what's funny? As we grow older, the more and more like I just develop as a man. Most things I'd be like, and not in a healthy way. I'd be like, yeah, that's my fault, because there's things I could do to prevent it. Sometimes
accountability. We were talking about that earlier.
You know, sometimes what you just said is super key when you're dealing with your lady, or the lady that you had a child with.
I'm about to say old lady.
Yeah,
old lady.
Yeah. But in general, dealing with a woman in general,
exactly,
you know what I mean? You got to keep that level head, because when you start clashing and stuff, some of them, they into that. And
you don't win. You don't win.
You don't win.
You can't win an argument with a girl.
And you look crazy. You can't
win an argument with a girl.
This is
That's
my
what
boy.
they do.
This is my boy. I tell him this all the time, like, yo, and even in my eyes, even if it was me or my friend, I know that it's like any of my mans, I'm like, yo, once I see that happen, I'm like, bro, we could never win that. We always gonna look crazy.
That's what they do. They argue. They argue with their friends. They argue with their mother. They argue with their girls. You can't win an argument with a girl.
You can't.
At all. Even if it's your wife, your sister, your mother, you can't win it.
True.
So once you come to you go into their world, now they got you.
True.
All right, babe, you got it.
True.
You got it.
True.
That kills them even more, because now they don't got no control of your emotions. They don't know what you thinking.
Yeah.
Because you know when you argue, you say what you thinking. You saying everything. Oh, you saying what you thought about 2 weeks ago.
For sure.
So now you spewing out all the shit you got in your head, and now they know everything. And now it's game over. All right, now I know he pay attention to this get him mad, this. You got to say, all right, you got it. It don't matter. Now they confused, like, oh shit.
Easier said than done, though.
Easier said than done.
It
took me like probably last week. It took me like probably like last week, bro. Last year, son. Like I said, just imagine I'm 21, bro. Like, and I was if everybody watching this, they know I was a wild cannon. So just imagine that, like, you're not living with your daughter, then another guy coming around your daughter and games is being played. I can't see my daughter sometimes, because I'm not saying my daughter was ever kept away from me, but it was certain times when my daughter was supposed to be with me, and games were played when it was games shouldn't be played, you know.
And you know, here's the thing that sucks. Like, and I'm not ready to. It just sucks that a lot of guys can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they can't.
Can't do nothing about it. And that's just the way.
But that's why I'm liking Kanye right now. Kanye's about to change the flow for that, bro. Kanye's about to change the flow, bro. But it's crazy, right? Because we could change that. You know how we could change that?
Yeah.
By seeing this shit before it happens.
For sure.
The red flags. And how many relationships you've been with around? We was talking about this on camera. How many relationships you've been with, and it was red flags being tossed around, but you ignored them because you was in love. But now the baby's here. It's lit, like, oh shit, it's happening. You feel me? We can prevent everything. Red flags is shown before everything happened. You could go outside and it's a speed limit, 65. If somebody's going down this shit 65 miles per hour, you know not to go in the street.
True.
You feel me? But all right, you could keep going in the street and not get hit by the car, but you know cars is coming. So one day you gonna cross and shit smack you.
True.
You've been seeing these shits go 65 miles per hour every day.
And you know what's funny about me is that I've been, I told you off camera, like I've been impulsive in my life. And somebody Ty, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ty.
Ty Boogie.
He's just big on like preventing. Yeah. He has always told me, you know, I tell him like, you know, you only learn certain situations, you got to go through it. And he'd be like, yeah, that's true, but I just watch. You know what I mean? You got to prevent it.
And that's easier said than done.
And that's easier said than done.
Because you want it. You heard, bro? You want it. You want to act like it's not happening. Or you want to act like you can fix it.
True.
Or you want to act like you the problem.
True.
So you dumb yourself down. Which I don't prefer that to nobody. One of my big homies told me this, man, when I was like 19. he told me don't settle for shit in a relationship. He like, bro, because I said something. I forgot what I said. I said something. I'm like, yeah, bro, she don't even gotta be that bad. I just need a something. He said, yo, little bro, don't settle for nothing. Settle for what you want. Don't say, all right, life's going crazy. Don't settle for nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what some niggas do. They like, all right, cool. She's loyal, but she's nagging every chance. She don't let me go outside. She's not believing in my dreams, but she's loyal. So I'm gonna settle for that. So you're gonna settle for a loyal chick and she's just ruining your life. You can't settle for that. You gotta settle for what you believe. You feel me? So that's what I think you could prevent that by just like, all right, no, it's red flags. I know I can't have unprotected sex with her because I'm not ready for a baby with her. I'm not saying I don't love you. Let's get to the point where we could gel and be like, all right, now I'm ready for a baby. I can't be like, oh, I love you so much, but we fight every day. Because niggas love their girls, but they fight every day. They're not like realistically ready for a baby. You feel me? Like so it's like now they have a baby. Now it's up a notch. Now they hate each other. Now that's how shit starts. Now they hate each other. They loved each other last week. Now they found out they pregnant. True. That's my baby father. I hate that nigga. He's broke. She's True. You feel me? You gotta prevent that. I can't have unprotected sex with her. We argue every day. I can't do that. Niggas put themselves in them situations.
We do. And isn't it funny how just as a man, like it take a while for us to learn that. Like, yo, like if I just like with anything in your life, like, you know, you learn that in time. It's like, yo, I gotta move. I gotta do this. And what you're talking about is simply, I think beyond accountability is also like a sense of leadership. You gotta lead yourself. I'm not gonna do this for the betterment of myself. And then of course, you know, I gotta show love to the other side. It's like also for the lady, you know what I mean? She does not, nobody knows what I've come to see with people, like you don't know how you're gonna react to certain situations until you go through it. You don't know who you're gonna become. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know the outcomes. And I think even so, you could, I think people try to, what I've noticed, everybody tries to make themselves an exception to the rule. And you learn sometimes most of us are not exceptions to the rule.
None of us.
You know?
None of us. We could be exception to the rule right now. Next year, 2 years, 10 years, you're going to find out, damn. You're never an exception, bro. You're never an exception. But sometimes, like I said, we have to take, as a man, we can't put the blame on the female.
Facts.
Because from thousands of years ago, men was put here to lead women. You feel me? We wasn't here to feed into their bullshit.
Facts.
You know? So at the end of the day, we have to be accountable for everything.
Not that, you know what? Not that, and even when, because I'm just to be politically correct, not that it's bullshit, right? Because
what's not bullshit?
I don't want to call it nagging. Just the fact that they have a different perspective. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
So I wouldn't even call it bullshit. It's simply the fact that even at those times, you still gotta, like I told you earlier, like, you still gotta think for yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And your lady gonna love you for it. She might not know it right there in the second, but next week when things is going smooth, whatever,
she's gonna say thank you.
She's gonna say thank you.
Just like how sometimes, like you said, everybody got their own perspective. She can't tell you how to be a man. You know, she can't tell you how to move like a man, and you can't tell her how to move like a female. Like, wifey could tell you something to save your life, and you be like, I'm not about to. But she's telling you, bro, this is what I'm a female. I know that this female is giving you the googly eyes, babe. I'm a female. You can be like, babe, no, she's not. I'm not. You can't tell her that. You have to respect that. Like, all right, cool, I got you. Let me fall back. Let me stop being too friendly. Just like how you gotta tell her, like, yo, listen, I see that. Relax. She can't fight you on nothing about your opinion on a man. You can't fight her on nothing about her opinion about a female. You feel me? Her job is not to change you. Your job is not to change her. Your job is just to be in love. That's it. And then build. You feel me? That's all. You feel me? So even when somebody gets another female pregnant, I think sometimes they gotta ignore that bad energy and realize something good is coming out of that.
Facts.
So if we not together, let's be focused on this beautiful,
something bigger.
Let's focus on this beautiful person. I don't want to keep you away from this person. You made this. I don't want to have I don't want you to have no negative energy towards me. So now my daughter could see, oh yeah, my mom still is cool. My dad is here on birthdays. It's like, all right, cool. Because at the end of the day, my daughter got a stepfather. I'm not mad at that. You feel me? What am I gonna be mad at? You feel me? She got a stepmother. My wife is her life goes on, you feel me? But it's fucked up. Excuse my language. It's fucked up when life goes on and niggas is X'd out of history. Like, all right, your dad is, this is not, your stepdad is more important. Your stepmother is more important. No, your dad is number one. Your mom is number one. Your stepdaddy and your stepmother become second.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, respectfully. It don't matter if you live with them. It don't matter if the stepfather or stepmother live with them for their whole life, told them how to ride a bike. If their dad and mother is present, but they're just not in the same house, they come first, bro. They come super first. So that's why it's like, it's tricky, because some people like some people get like evil in situations like, you feel me? When it doesn't have to be like that, when it could really be 4 parents raising a genius. You feel me? Instead of 2 parents beefing, then a parent over there beefing the parent, when it could be 4 grown people sitting at a table. Look, is this the baby? 4 grown people, 4 grown people putting life into this baby, bro. Putting life into it. Imagine that's $2, $4, $6, $800. Now that's college tuition coming from 4 ways instead of 2. Oh no, your dad doesn't do it. No, your mom don't do it. You feel me? And I'm being real. Like I didn't said spiteful shit. You feel me? She done said spiteful shit. But just imagine if shit didn't happen like that. But it's just how shit happens, and it's on you to realize it and to fix it. So even if you fix it and she don't, or even if she fix it and you don't, at least somebody could sleep good at night. You feel me? So my daughter could always say, my daddy been there. Like, my daddy ain't miss a birthday. My daddy ain't miss a Christmas. My daddy pick up the phone 100 times a day. My daddy text. I'll show you my phone right now. My daddy, like my daughter can't, like when she 18, 19, my daughter 10. So she grown. So when she 8, she going like, nah, hell no. Niggas can't tell my daughter nothing about me. You feel me? But it's just fucked up because there's other people in them situations where they could tell, their daughter about their father, but their father is really trying to do the best they can.
Yeah.
But they not being allowed to, bro. Yeah. You feel me? And they not being allowed to. And some people's not so strong-minded. Some people just say, fuck it. You know? Some people just say, fuck it. And then that's how it wins. Now she got a stepfather. Her stepfather's a real father. And her daughter's wondering, your son is wondering, damn, my dad don't love me? Like, but they don't know, like, your mom was putting me through hell.
Isn't it
or
interesting?
Your dad was putting me through hell.
Isn't it interesting how, and I think that's, like, part of human nature. It's natural that we always, like, think about ourselves, you know? Yeah. But the one thing I like that you mentioned is that the kid, it seems like when I watch these situations play out, it seems like everybody forgets the kid.
It's not about the kid no more. It's about, oh, you used to be my girl, you used to be my man. I see you with this guy. His waves is more spinning than me. Oh, I see you with this girl, her hair is more curlier than mine's. You feel me? I know you're doing what you used to do to me 30 times better. Yeah. You feel me? It's not about your daughter's on honor roll. It's not about that. It's not about, it's about, I see your girl got a new bag. Did you buy that for her? I need more money in child. You feel me? That's what it gets personal. It's not supposed to, once the relationship's over, it's about her. If it's not about her, it's supposed to be off the table.
Easier said than done. Again.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done, bro. Easier said than done. What do you think about family still being attached to the person that's doing you dirty?
You know, man.
You gotta pick a side, though.
In perspective, right? In my perspective.
Did you ever go through that?
No.
Or do you? Or
no. I don't, because my ties have never went that deep.
No, I'm saying. So, have you ever heard of a situation like that? Like somebody fell out with their girl or fell out with their boy, but their family is still cool with the other. What's your situation on that?
In my opinion. It depends, because if there's a child involved, it's like, yo, we all in it together. Yeah, you know, and people build bonds over things like that.
But what if y'all not in it together? What if one side is playing dirty and your family know that side is playing dirty?
If I'm being completely honest, I mean, I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't like it.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that happens, though.
I know. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's so much that this. I'll keep on referring to this cup as baby, but it's so much shit that this little thing right here could create, bro. This little shit right here could create fucked up shit, son. From a beautiful thing like this, it create fucked up thing, and it all leads back to. Let me stop cursing. It all leads back to us, men.
Isn't it funny?
It all leads back to us ignoring red flags, doing stuff we was not supposed to do, rushing into stuff. It all leads back. We could have prevented all of that.
Prevented all of it.
So is it our fault?
I mean, look.
It's our fault.
There goes the key thing in question, right? Because you know what's funny is that 1,000 people and this is not really where I want to even take the convo, but
No, let's
a
take
lot
it there.
of people, because the next thing I'm about to say is more so, a lot of people will be like, there's so much birth control, contraceptives, all these things, right? But like I told you, in my situation, when I realized like, yo, that's modern medicine.
Yeah.
What if that wasn't there? We shouldn't live like that's not like. I keep that in mind. What if that wasn't there?
What if that wasn't there?
What would you do? Who would you be?
Who would you be? What would you have?
What would you have? Oh, this is another situation. So, you strike me as somebody who got their life together, priority straight. But I think a lot of guys, if they have kids, they going through it and they building. But it's like beforehand, you're not thinking about how much of your resources has got to go into the child, man. So how did you have like that bounce back period where you had to like get it right? Like were you always up in position to take care of your daughter in a certain way?
What you mean financially, wise?
Financially, yeah.
Yeah, I've been. If like I said, if people know me, I've always been like, probably for the wrong reasons, but I've always been like good in that. My daughter been fly since she came out. Mm-hmm. You know. Mm-hmm. So it always been good with that. It's just like sometimes that shit don't mean nothing.
How so?
You heard? It don't mean nothing, son. So? Like, alright, cool. You could get your daughter fly as hell, pay for the daycare, Similac, all that. But if you're not even seeing your daughter wear the shoes you got her,
yeah, what does it matter, right?
What do that mean? Mm-hmm. Next time you see your daughter, she grow out them sneakers.
Yeah.
Now you buying her another pair of sneakers. Then you seeing her pictures with people and this shit that you bought her. You feel me? And I'm not saying that I buy everything for my daughter. Hell no, her mother's great. Her mother's, you feel me? It's just we bump heads. Yeah. Where it shouldn't be no. But we don't even bump heads anymore. We had a good space for after 10 years.
Yeah, time passed.
You feel me? Yeah. Time passed, and that's why it shouldn't have to been like that. Yeah. But it is what it is. I'm not. You feel me? But it's like the financial shit don't be me. I'd rather like stability and presence. More the financial shit. Because what is financial shit? Like, all right, money, like, you need the finances. But what is that if you're not there around her? Like, all right, you pay for her diapers, you're not changing the diapers. You pay for the Jordans, you're not even seeing her wear them. You pay for a good outfit. And when did she ever wear it around? You just dropping it off at the crib.
I'm happy that you even touched on that because...
You paying for daycare, you're not even picking it up.
Not that, true. Not that, and once again, I'm not in the situation. Yeah. But I think... as time moves on, I'm like, yo, it could happen to you. Like, this is real life. And I think about, you would have to give this, you would have to do this. I always find it interesting. I think the ladies knock dudes when they say that, when they're like, I'm there for my child, I pay. And I like that you really touched on the fact that what is the finances? What is the finances? That's a necessity. Yeah. You have to have that.
You have to have that.
But without the presence, sometimes it's like you're only giving 50%.
No, it's not even 50%. It's 20%.
I feel that.
It's 10%.
Presence means so much, right?
Presence means everything. Yeah. So that's why I think that's why I'm not giving all the props to guys, because there's some scumbag guys out there.
For sure.
That's like, all right, I'll give you money, be quiet, and leave a female to raise a son. Come on, bro. What are you doing? That's your son. You know, like that's your son. That's your daughter.
True.